Good day, everyone. I just want to thank everyone that took part in the impossible poll. I know there were some of you that felt like you had to refuse actually taking part in the poll because of the options that you were given. The whole point of the exercise was that you go through that mental exercise and actually try to think how any of the top three parties in the country right now that are funded, subverted, working against our freedom, how on earth they are going to be a solution for our future, especially in the current political system we find ourselves in. And once you go through that exercise, you will start realizing that you have to act. We have to do something to change the status quo because the options are dire. And what that brings to mind, and especially if you look at the results, is that people have woken up to the reality that we are facing right now. And the non members poll um, had a different result to the members poll. And I really want to thank the around 1,000 people that have taken part in the non-members poll, and we've had over 200 people take part in the members poll, which is of the 1,000 members is 20%, which is quite high. Obviously, the non-members poll, there's a lot less people that get the notifications, but 1,000 people is a fairly good sample, and it gave us an idea, and that trend continued throughout. And it's interesting to see how people chose strategically, and the comments went to over 300 comments for the non-members, and there were way over 50 comments for the members with regards to their thought processes. And I would encourage you to go and read those comments and see how people thought. So there's no right or wrong answer. There are only better options. And that depends on circumstances. And those circumstances we have to create. So at the end of the day, it is all up to us to make the difference in the country. But I will give you an indication later, after I've run the polls for the day, what I would have done and why. And I'll go into quite a bit of detail, so you can look forward to that this evening. And I'll do a live stream for that, and I will announce a time later. But you know, the one thing that this exercise gave me is hope. It has shown that people are listening, that people are starting to understand, and that we are having a real impact in this country. The fact that the polls came out the way that it did, in both cases, with what most of the people in the public would think would be the opposite. The people on this channel has obviously got a lot more insight than the lay public out there, and it's making a difference, which means that the work that I'm putting in and that you are putting in is changing the country one person at a time. I really want to thank you. So you can look forward to that live stream this evening. I'll put out another video today on membership, but I really want to thank each and every one of you that made the effort to take part and actually seriously consider the situation we find ourselves in. Thank you very much. Till the next video.